The story of the Bloodborn. Bloodborn, feared name of an ancient savage tribe living in the Xantos swamp far away from our known civilization, and ancient relatives of the fabled Dras tribe. The legend says they were born in blood. A long time ago, Sairota, the firstborn son of the leader of the Blood Ones, defected from that tribe in search of immortality. On his journey, he found a book titled Mortem, with the twofold queen's mark on it, at a long-forgotten sanctuary of the tribe, where only the strongest warrior could enter. They believed the forbidden book was blessed by the twofold queen, and could only be read by the strongest warrior. Followed by multiple blood warriors, he set out to make sure his new Bloodborn clan could hunt for all eternity. Sairota moved the clan towards the kingdom of Al-Khazam, where the influence of the twofold queen is greatest, pillaging and destroying everything on their way. After the passage of many years, they arrived at the kingdom. Upon arrival, the presence of the twofold queen further increased their anger, rage, and strength. They wandered in the kingdom for several days before they found the first village. Shocked at what had become of their Dras relatives that lived in the village, they burned it. Their relatives had grown weaker. Their life of luxury had left them untrained, weak, and not prepared for war. The only benefit was that he had finally found a place where his connection to the twofold queen was so strong, he dared to open the book. As he opened the book, a dark mist poured from it. His eyes turned purple, and a white mark burned into his skull. Without reading the book, he knew what he had to do. According to the imagery he received from the book, he had to pierce an unborn child's heart. One heart for every year of his life. At that time, Sairota was 39. The Blood Ones, unhappy about the defection of Sairota and his clan, had hired multiple bounty hunters to track the Bloodborn clan and erase them from existence. After years of tracking, they finally found what they were looking for. Only the bounty hunters arrived too late. They found the bodies of 39 women with their wombs cut open. With the piercing of the last unborn heart, the mark on the leader's head expanded, covering his entire body in pale white skin. Maybe it was the work of the twofold queen, but all the unborn children were alive. Without a heart and sharing the same pale white skin, the unborn children started to cry. They would feel an endless pain for the rest of their existence, a pain which no mortal could bear. The unborn, as they were now named, were sent to be raised by a tribe, while the clan crossed into other kingdoms, pillaging villages and killing bounty hunters sent to dispose of the clan. When the unborn reached age 10, the leader told them his story and ordered his 39 children to murder all others in the clan. The unborn blood warriors, multiple times stronger than the rest of their clan, succeeded. They continued traveling and pillaging with a clan of 40 immortal warriors. With the passing years, the pain in them changed to anger. They became even more heartless and savage. For years they raided the land, terrorizing the people. The Bloodborn clan became feared worldwide. Almost 39 years passed since they were born in blood. They were back in the kingdom of Al-Khazam. They dreamed about their birth 38 times on the darkest night of the year. They arrived to a village on the day before their birth night. They scouted the surroundings and planned to attack the settlement when a group of brigands covertly arrived. The Bloodborn silently witnessed the brigands rob the village. The villagers fought back, but they were not strong enough. They already wanted to leave the place when the leader of the Bloodborn spotted a shrine. On top of the shrine stood their banner. The citizens adored the Bloodborn. They prayed for them. They learned of their travels into the other kingdoms, and they learned of their strengths. It was in this moment the Bloodborn learned of their influence on the world. They deemed this village worthy. The leader of the Bloodborn blew his war horn. That is when they jumped upon the brigands. The brigands ran in fear after seeing the banner of the Bloodborn clan. With the cover of the night's darkness and a blood-red moon in the sky, the Bloodborn clan moved as shadows in the dark. The brigands did not know what was happening. With every passing breath, A brigand lost his head. None of them shouted. None of them made a sound. There was only the sound of the swamp and the humming sound of the twofold queen. While the red moon was shining upon the swamp, the dead bodies of the brigands bled out. Upon returning to the village, they found that all villagers had weapons. They were not the weak people they once encountered. They were not the luxurious and clueless people they once were. They had taken the Bloodborn ideology. The people of the village were grateful for them. The elder offered them food and a place to sleep. As the villagers had accepted the way of the warrior, the Bloodborn approved. In that village, in the land where the twofold queen grows the strongest, in that village, on the 39th year after 39 unborn children were stolen from their mother's womb, in that village, on the 39th darkest night of the year, their rage and pain disappeared. On the 39th darkest night of the year, after pillaging and raiding most of the known world, on the 39th darkest night of the year, the Bloodborn dreamt of protecting a village, building a fortress, settling down and helping their relatives to protect and arm themselves. On the 39th darkest night of the year, the Bloodborn had found a home.